What is up, Cowboy Nation? Dallas fan 1997 here. This is my post-game reaction to my Utah Utes getting the win tonight in Los Angeles area over the USC Trojans. It's not a Cowboys video, it's about my Utes. Utes did a great job. Just impressed with this game. The defense, I feel like, showed up for the most part. Not Luther Ellis. I want to say Luther Ellis, but Jonah Ellis had a good game. The defense really did their job. I mean, they almost screwed up in the end, but at the end of the day, the Utes, they got the win. It was an amazing win over USC. USC, I feel like, is a good team, but their defense is really letting them down this year. They're 93rd, I think, in college football, which is terrible. But now they're probably going to be worse because the Utes they scored 34 points against them. So, I mean, hey, just a great game. I watched the game. I thought about doing like a pre-game video. I don't really talk about the Utes much. I talk about them when they win the big games. They're my team. I'm a University of Utah alum, so, you know, got to rep the Utes. I love the Utes, you know, a good team. I thought Kyle Whittingham did a great job in this game. Some people will criticize his clock management at the end, but I think he did a great job. I think he did it exactly right. Everybody, when I went to the sports bar and was talking about, you know, what they need to do, I think Kyle did a great job with clock management. I really do. I think he did a good job there. Bryson Barnes, man. Bryson Barnes had, he had a pick six, which really pissed me off, I'm not going to lie. Other than that, though, Bryson Barnes had a great game. He was fantastic against the USC Trojans. He really was. Bryson Barnes had a great game. Shout out to him. He's from Milford, Utah, which is a couple, you know, hours from where I grew up. So shout out to Bryson. He did a great job in this game. He's done a good job all season filling in for Cam Rising, who's been hurt with the ACL injury that he suffered in the Rose Bowl last year. So Bryson Barnes, he had a great game. He had like 200-something yards, like 3 passing touchdowns, and then a rushing touchdown. I thought he was fantastic in this game outside the pick six. He was great outside that pick six. The pick six really ruined it. He would have had, to me, an A game if he doesn't throw a pick six. But he had that stupid pick six at the end, or in the fourth quarter, which really made me upset. But he had a great game other than that. He was fantastic. Sione Vaki, he was, if I pronounced it right, Sione Vaki, he was fantastic, man. The Utes got to get him involved more on offense because he is just a baller. He had like over 100 and something yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. He had some good yards on the ground. He was awesome. Sione Vaki was great. I thought he had an awesome game. The Utes, they've had a good season. I expect them to win probably at least 9 games because they'll win at least 3 more because they're 6-1. Sorry. I think they'll definitely win 9 games. We'll see how they do against Oregon next week because they got to play them here in Salt Lake City. They got to play Washington on the road. If they can win those games, I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing. The defense has been fantastic. But the offense, they got to step up a little bit more. They were great today, but overall, they do have to step up a bit more. But they're playing with a backup quarterback, so you can't be too hard on the offense. They're playing without Cam Rising. You know, if honestly this was the NFL, and let's say I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. You guys know I make Cowboys content. This is my team. If Cam Rising was getting paid like Dak Prescott, let's say he was getting paid like $40 million a year, and then Bryson Barnes was making like chump change, I would just be calling for the Utes to keep Bryson Barnes in there because he's played pretty good, I think, this season. This game was definitely his best, and it wouldn't be worth playing Cam Rising for the money that he would hypothetically be making. But Cam Rising's better than Bryson Barnes. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's better than Bryson, but Bryson did have a great game. He was awesome against the USC Trojans, and I give him a lot of credit. Same with Kyle Whittingham, same with Sione Vaki. He was the player of the game, in my opinion. He was fantastic on offense. He was awesome. We got to get him involved more as a player. But Shout out to my Utes. They got a win over the USC Trojans. Satisfied with it. They're 6-1. We're 6-1, I should say, the Utes. And we got a big game next week against Oregon. Let's hope that they can get the win. The Utes can get the win. If you're a Utah Utes fan like me, they play here in Salt Lake. They've been very good at home. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, Cowboy Nation, shout out to the Utah Utes. Shout out for getting this win. Kyle Whittingham and Bryson Barnes. You guys did a great job. Go Utes! Yeah! I'll catch you guys later. Peace.